Employee turnover strategies from the dairy industry. Recently, there was a dairy industry conference, and they chose to focus a lot of that conference around employee turnover. And one of the presentations there was given by Michelle Calvo Lorenzo, and she was outlining the turnover costs, which I love, for the dairy industry. And what she showcased was that the average the average turnover cost was 150% to 250% of a dairy employee's annual compensation. And this really adds up and hits the bottom line. And there are a couple things that the industry is promoting to help retain talent within the industries. Number one is to focus on why their work's important. The dairy industry provides milk and ice cream and all these dairy products across the land. And turns out this is very important for child nutrition, adult nutrition, and of course, lots of yummy desserts. So they have a bigger why at stake in the dairy industry and to be there and work there. Number two, the industry is trying to understand more about the professional goals of their employees, whether that's to stay in the industry long term or to eventually go on to a different industry and do something else. But whatever that happens to be, to help train them so they can leave, treat them so they can stay. That was one of the big messages that I really liked that came out of that conference. And the third thing is to really embrace farm culture. People that are gravitating towards this kind of work, they're into farm culture oftentimes, and that family type environment and being around livestock is important to them. So really playing that up and helping them really connect to that culture. And notice all three of these things don't necessarily have to do with raising compensation. And so for your business, think a little bit more creatively and outside the box around what you can provide to those employees. What's the bigger why they're working in the first place? What are their professional goals and how can you help support them? And then three, how can you help them align more with the culture that you're looking to promote?